Would you discriminate against somebody because of disease? I found it happen to somebody, and I thought it is very unfair to discriminate over a human being because they are sick. They should not be discriminated upon. They should be supported. They should be encouraged. They should be told that they'll be well. And this is humane. This is human. Guys, this child happened to be a child in the family and was born HIV positive. And guys, somebody in the family tried to discriminate this girl. Yes, they used to wash her cups, her plates separately. She used to be served last, and she used to be put in her separate room. Other children could not play with her, and it was just because of her status. She was discriminated upon, guys, and she grew up a very frustrated girl. But guys, I want to tell you the saddest thing is that she later passed on. And the story goes that this child's mother had died of that disease. And you know, those are the days when mentioning this disease was a taboo. Woo, wait, guys, I tell you, you could not even mention this disease by name. There was a name in my mother tongue that this disease used to be called by, and a very ugly name, by the way. I wouldn't want to mention it. And you'd hear people say, okay, she has this and that disease, and it used to be called by that name. Oh gosh, it's a very bad name. In fact, if you are associated with this disease, you'd actually choose to even go and maybe kill yourself. And I don't even want to talk about it. It used to be a very, very bad name. That somebody has that disease, it used to be a very bad name. I would rather it even be mentioned or in English than mentioning it in my mother tongue. Actually it still is, because the disease is still there. It still is, and you hear somebody say this and that person has this and that disease, and you wonder why that name. Anyway, this child's mother died of that disease, and she was left with the grandma. And now this child had to grow up together with other children in the family, because you know the mother was the firstborn. So having been the firstborn, this daughter of hers was like growing together with the lastborn of her, the last three children of the mother. You know what I mean? It is the daughter that died. She had this child. Now the daughter was the firstborn in the family. So this family had 6 children. So like the last 3 grew up with this small girl who was left by the mother who died. They grew up together, and now what happened is that one of the sisters is the one who one of the aunties is the one who used to discriminate this child so much that her cups used to be washed separately, her plates, and then she used to sleep separately. Children will not agree to share a bed with her, just because they used to say that she would expose them to this disease. And guys, it was very sad. I pitied this child, and but she later passed on. How sad, guys. Hey, it is a disease that should disappear and disappear forever, because it's a bad omen. It's a bad omen, but it's still haunting people. It is still with people, and it is very, very unfortunate. Anyway, this child later died, and that was that, guys. Death is bad. Death is bad. But now, why I'm discussing this issue is because you do something to another person, a bad thing to another person, not knowing that it can happen to you. Why I'm doing this video is because a daughter to the auntie who discriminated this child is also now sick with the same disease. And we are here asking, is it because maybe she did this to the small girl, or is it just God's way of, I don't know. But as for me, I take it like what you do to others, it will just be done unto you. That is the way I take it. And that's the way I take it, because I don't see why it happened that a daughter to this auntie who really publicly discriminated this child until everybody knew. I don't know why it is her who has this disease. And the mother is now crying her heart out and saying, oh, my daughter, why me? And everybody is asking, why you? Yet you discriminated a child who belonged to your sister, though they both died. You discriminated upon them just because of disease. It is very unfortunate, guys. Let us never discriminate because of disease. And guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. This is Never Age TV. Please like and subscribe. And guys, never discriminate somebody because of disease. Never stigmatize them stigmatize them because of disease. Because make them be stigmatized because of disease. Never do that. There is God in heaven who sees, and it is not proper, it is not right. Avoid that at all cost. Something that happens to me today can happen to you tomorrow. You never know what you earn because of your action. Don't do something that will bring you God's repercussion, because God's repercussion can come running. And guys, it is not sweet. I can promise you that. It is not nice, it is not good. Guys, like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.